What is the reason that so much is being exposed right now? It could have stayed hidden. We could have continued to think this is all conspiracy. We would have tolerated it just as we've been doing and overlooked it and all that. But all of a sudden, right at this time, these things are being exposed to us. I'm just curious, and I hope you are too, because I'm going to look into it. I'm going to read some cards and see why it's being exposed right now. The first deck that I want to start with is a true crimes deck, because what's happened is a crime. So, just what is it that is being revealed right now? Oh, I picked the wrong deck up. What lies beneath? That's fine. I'm going to stick with it. Must be the deck that I'm supposed to use. What lies beneath? I guess that is the best deck for what's being revealed. So let's see. Let's pull 3 cards here. Okay, it says divorce, but also breaking of a contract. Breaking of a contract. What does that mean, Spirit? I'm going to clarify these cards, guys. Then we have doing drugs. And already knowing the T. You know, this makes me think that we kind of knew that something was going on, something was not right. Some people did. We have had an inkling. Even when we were saying, oh, that's just conspiracy theory, maybe we were just tolerating things because we didn't want anything like that to be true. So, let's clarify. Breaking the contract. What is that about? So we have 3 of Wands. So there was a plan. Now, this is what's coming to me with that 3 of Wands. Could it be that more people wanted to be at the top doing this? It's like a crabs in a barrel. You know, somebody has trillions, somebody has billions, but somebody has to be on top. So there was contracts being broken. And here is the star card. They wanted all to be the star. They all wanted to be on top. Okay? So, one more on that. And we get the Princess of Wands. Now, in this particular case, this is about children. People wanting to take action, or even spirit saying it's now time that you know what's happening with the younger people. Okay? So, I feel like they were fighting at some point. Now we have the doing drugs card. I want to clarify that, Spirit. What's being revealed? Okay. And we have the Lovers here, which is about choices. They were all in partnership. You would think that these people were supposedly making sure that drugs weren't coming in. In reality, in order for them to get what they wanted, they needed to make sure that they had those things in order to get people to do what they needed them to do. And then we have the moon. Spirit is talking here, guys. This is about people not having any concept of what was actually going on behind the scenes. Okay? There's always that dark spot that we don't pay any attention to unless we just absolutely have to. And we can see that the youngsters are young angels with wings are flying around the moon here. So people didn't know exactly what was going on. This card, when we're talking about the drugs, and people are put in a position of illusions, delusions, when we talk about they need it in order to get what they wanted. One more card on that, Spirit. We have the King of Swords here. So what we're talking about here is the leader, somebody who took advantage of their positions. This is the perfect deck, guys. I hope you can see this. There's two youngsters sitting there on the bench beneath this king. All-powerful king. A lot of deceit I'm seeing in this card. Lightning, deceit. There is a snake there. Like I said, there's two children that are sitting there on the step beneath him. So, there's a lot of manipulation mentally when it comes to this particular king. Okay, let's look at already knowing the tea. Already knowing the tea. This is what's being revealed. These two cards jumped out. I'm going to take them, and we have, wow. Six of Cups. This one is all about pleasure. You can see that. Pleasure. There's a man and a woman here, or two young people here. I'll let you take a look at the card. Then we have the Tower card here. Now, I believe in this particular case, this Tower card is different. And I'm saying this because of all of the different hands. There is a snake going around the tower, but there's this person here. I don't know, I forget what you call these kinds of people. It's metaphor, but there's a lot of arms coming out all around. This is about people being handled in so many different ways. It puts me in mind of the victims. Give me one more card on this, Spirit. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like this card is the karma card in this particular case. So much has happened, and I think the bottom line is what Spirit is saying to us right now. What's being revealed is the karma. All of this has gone on around and around for so long. And now we're seeing it all come out. These people, for the most part, are going to have to pay for what they've done. It may not be the way that we think they should. It may not be under the justice system, but what I am hearing is these people, they're going to lose it all. They're going to lose everything. These people, guys, these elites that think they have the power to do whatever they want with no consequences because this person looked out for that person and that person looked out for... It's this Lover's card here. It is why we are having so many problems right now in the U.S. doing something, making things happen when it comes to these kinds of people. They're all looking out for one another. This is what's being revealed. Okay, so let me know if this helped you. Let me know what you think about it. Okay, and thank you so much for joining me. I'm Mary, for those of you who don't know me. If you like what you hear here, please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys. And I will see you on the next read. Have a good evening.